today. What I bring for us today is something so amazing that we need to wait to the end of this video and help me to share it to as many as you can. You know what I'm saying? The main truth is that they can't give you what they don't have. You know what I'm saying? People can't give you what they lack in them. And that is why you don't even need to blame them. You don't need to do what? To hate them. Because they can't give you what they lack. You know what I'm saying? Choosing ones. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. If you are new, please don't forget to do or to subscribe. Listen. Your enemies can never give you what they don't have. That is why no matter how you do it, and no matter how you try to make them understand, the truth is that they don't have it and they can't give it to you. Because let's just be real within ourselves. People who betrayed themselves cannot be honest with you. People who betrayed themselves, who are not able to walk the way you walk, who have already betrayed themselves to the point that they don't believe if something good can still come out of them. They don't believe if one day they can still make it. So you will never expect them to be honest with you. That is why even if they are seeing how good you are becoming, even if they are seeing the hand of God in your life, even if they are seeing you becoming so fruitful every day, they will never be content with it because they are not content with themselves. My dad used to tell me a word when I was a kid. He used to tell me, say, Samson, it is what you have you will be able to give to someone that is close to you. Meaning that if you have a water and your neighbor don't have and they asked you, it is what you have you will accurately give to them. So as long as people around you have already betrayed themselves, they will never be honest with you. That is why the Bible said devil is what is indeed the master of all liars. Devil is the master of all liars. So do not be like, they don't believe in me. They don't believe that I will make it. They don't believe that I will do this. It's because of the fact that they don't believe in themselves. So as long as they don't believe in themselves, they lack what it takes to believe in themselves. They will never believe. Even when they are seeing, the Bible says they have eyes, but they can't see. They have ears, they can't hear. So it's not their fault because they are blind and they can't see. You know what I'm saying? So someone who is accurately successful can also believe that another person will become successful. So as long as you are doing better than those who have already betrayed themselves, as long as you have already grown to the point where you believe that you can make it without no one, you can succeed without no one. Those who cannot succeed without them, those who don't have what it takes to be themselves, those who don't know the content they carry, can never be able to figure out your own content. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know your value, you won't be able to discover other people's value. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is that someone who have betrayed themselves can never be honest with you. And they can never love you. Because they have automatically failed woefully, and they will never believe that other people can still make it. They can never believe that you will still succeed because they have automatically betrayed themselves. You know what I'm saying? So your enemy can never give you what they don't have. When I mean your enemy, I simply mean those who are jealous of you, envious of you, those who are keeping malice, those who are pretending to love you. You can say, because the truth is that someone who do not have love within them can never have love around. They can never share love. You can say, so that is why when you see people envying you, just notice that they have already betrayed themselves. They don't love what they see in them. Oh, thank you for subscribing. May the Lord bless you. If you are new, don't forget to do or to subscribe. You got saying, so they can never love you as long as they don't have what you have in you. That is why sometimes you need to understand the fact that someone who have already given up can never believe that other people who do what will not give up. It's just like when you meet a failure. He would try by all means to make the rest of others look like a failure. That's why we should be careful the kind of people we do what we get advice from, because sometimes the appearance of people can easily deceive you that they are doing it. So there's some people who tell you, this thing it's too hard to do. Forget about that thing. You can't make it. You can't. Do you know that person failed? This person win. Nobody have ever win in that field. Leave that thing. Why? Because they knew they have already know that they themselves they don't have what it takes to succeed in that particular sport, or they don't have what it takes to keep that particular thing to be moving. So they will never encourage you because they want other people to join them. So that is why you, as a choosing, you keep I'm not talking about people who are faking to be a choosing, bro. Trust me, we have a lot of people today who are faking to be a choosing. We have a lot of people today who are like they want to just fit in with everybody. They know accurately that they don't fit in with choosing. So in order for them to act the way the choosing act, they will copy others and try to fit in. I'm not talking about those ones. I'm talking about the re-choosings. So when you are a re-choosing, you need to understand that people who hate you can never understand the real you. People who hate you can never understand where God is taking you to. People who hate you will always underestimate you. Why? Because they lack what it takes to be you. Sometimes when people are tired of trying to be you, and it leads to that point where they don't have any other thing, any other mist, or no matter what, they don't have what it takes to copy you again. They are totally so exhausted and tired. You got to understand that they will start to make you feel like you are one of them. They'll start to make you feel like you will end up like them. That's why some people who have already failed will start to tell you, failure is good. They will never motivate you. They will never tell you that failure is part of life. Meaning that if you don't fail, you will succeed. But they will always tell you that, if you fail, you leave it. There is no need to. Once you fail that thing, you just leave it. You continue another one. So you need to understand that your enemy have know what it takes to be you. And they can't give you what they don't have. They don't give you. They cannot give you. That is why your grace supersedes all. The Bible said, Apostle Paul said, I have run the race. I have finished my battle. I am waiting for what? I am waiting for my reward. So some people who have no reward in them can never let you know that there is a reward that is coming. On the way. They will never tell you that there is a reward in being a choosing. They will always make you feel like, what is the need of you, what is the need of you focusing? What is the need of you keeping the faith? What is the need of you believing that everything will always work out for you? Nothing good is in this world. There is no need to waste time. Let's do this. Let's waste. Why? Because they don't understand what you carry inside, the deep, but they will always envy you. Why? Because they can't be you. So some people who don't know the value of what they carry can never know your own value. So there are a lot of people today who have betrayed themselves in different angles. They know that yes, they don't have what it takes anymore to move on. They know that yes, they can never be you again. Just in order for them to make you feel less of yourself, they'll start to tell you, you work too much. We don't like this. You're encouraged. You focus on yourself. All this thing you are doing is not good enough. You need to relax. You need to be, because they want you to be lazy like them. They want you to do the things they do. They want you to act the way they act. They want you to behave the way they behave. That is why today, when you are totally different among your friends, among your relatives, among your cousins, when you don't act the way they act, you don't behave the way they behave, you don't associate the way they do, you got to understand that many of them will start to hate you. Why? Because you truly do make a difference. Why? Because we are living in a world where people will try by all means to corrupt what you carry. They will try to do it. They will try to make you to act the way they act, to go the way they go, to dress the way they dress. And when they are able to convince you, you got to understand that they will still be the one that will be asking you, why do you change from your normal person? Why? Because we are living in a world today where those who don't carry what you carry will always be mad. Where those who don't have what you have in you will always be frustrated. They will always hate you. All is because of the fact that you carry something that they don't. All is because of the fact that you are what you are. You are carrying uniqueness inside you, and they wish they have it. They wished they have what you have. So you need to understand the fact that you as a choosing, you are indeed blessed. And some people will not tell you because they are jealous of you. Some people will not let you know how blessed you are. Some people will not let you know how favored you are. Some people will not let you know the kind of greatness and uniqueness inside you. All is because of the fact that they lack what you carry. Because you are gifted. You are gifted. Majority of people can easily be so jealous to the point that they will try by all means to corrupt that uniqueness in you. By trying to convince you to do the things they do, act the way they act, eat the way they eat, go where they go. So you need to understand the fact that they will never be able to figure out what you have inside you. They will never be able to figure out how big, how large, how great it is. But they will always envy you with the ones they know. Because indeed they know that you are blessed. Indeed they know that you are special. But they will never tell you. This is why many of us need to be careful. The kind of people we keep around us. The kind of places we go. The kind of people we mingle with. Because there are many people who are indeed so frustrated. You know, in one of my videos that I posted, I said loneliness is not what is not evil. Because I believe that we as a choosings, we are created to elevate. We are created to what? To do wonders. And elevation needs what? Isolation. So when God isolates you from what? From group of people, that is not something bad. It is to let you know that it's a moment for your transformation. And not everybody will be happy because God is about to transform you. Not everybody will be content because God is about to bring out the best in you. Not everybody will be happy because you are doing well. That is why you need to understand that sometimes when things are when things are going tough, when things are moving the way you don't expect it, it's because of the fact that God wants to shake away the storm out. God wants to let the garbages away. Because in order for him to bless you, he must surely do what? Check you. So before God decide to isolate you, before God decide to let you know that you don't belong here, you don't belong among, you ought not to be associating with them, it's because of the fact that there is something ahead of you. That is why I'm here to tell you, choosing. I don't know what you are going through. I don't know what you are passing through. I don't know how many people who have made you feel like, it is very bad for you to be alone. It's not bad, bro. It's not bad. Because sometimes people will reject what they don't have in them. Believe me, when people realize that we don't have this in us, we are not useful to ourselves, we are not good to ourselves, they have betrayed themselves. You got to understand that anytime they see you, they will always reject you. What? Because they don't have what it takes to keep you. They don't have what it takes to maintain you. That is why today, if you go to market, cheap things have a lot of customers. Cheap things in the market have a lot of customers. So you need to understand that you are not cheap, bro. You are priceless. You are special. You are unique. That is why people keep talking behind you. That is why people keep talking what speaking behind you, because you truly do make a difference. You truly do. When they look at you, when they search in and out, all that they see is whom they thought they will end up like. That is why some people will always do what? Envy you, because they lack what it takes to be you. They lack what it takes, and they don't have what it takes to maintain you. So you are being, either you are being rejected in one angle to another, it's because of the fact that they have already figured out that they don't have what it takes to keep you. They don't have it, because they can never give you what they don't have. They can never, when people don't have peace in them, you can't expect them to give you peace. When the life of your enemies are filled with dramas, everyday battles, everyday dramas, losing, they are just what it look like. All their life, all that they are seeing is just a mess. They cannot just handle the storm. You can't expect them to love you. You can't expect them to be content with you. You can't expect them to like you when they don't have what you have. That is why the Bible says, Christ in us, the hope of what? The hope of all. So you need to understand the fact that some people don't have what it takes to have what you have. That is why they will always make you feel like you are nothing. That is why they will always make you feel less of yourself. You need to understand the fact that you are whom you think you are. The Bible says, as man thinketh, that is how they are. As you think, that is just it. Not the way your enemies think, not the way they perceive you, not the way they have, not even what they have in their mind, because they don't have what it takes to keep you. They don't have what it takes to maintain you. They don't have what it takes to associate with you. That is why sometimes some people will be like, we don't want to be around you, we don't like you, we don't want you, you are evil. All is because of the fact that they wish there can be you. Because everything about you annoys them. Because majority of people up there have absolutely lost what God have given to them. Many people up there choosing ones, majority of them have accurately lost what God have given to them. So seeing you having the gift, seeing you maintaining the gift, it annoys them. Because trust me, everyone on earth is blessed, but it takes what it takes to keep what God have given to you. Everyone on earth is gifted like King Saul, but it takes only the grace of God to keep that gift. So majority of people have lost it, and they will never be happy to see yours. That is why some people say, we don't like you like that. The moment they are not able to keep what you have, the moment they are not able to do the way you do, the moment they are so tired, when some people are so tired to the point that they can't be you start to hear that word, it's not even good enough, we don't like him, it's not even doing well, it's not even progressing, we don't like the way he do, we don't even like anything about him, we dislike him with everything about us, we don't like it, you are not good enough. All is because of the fact that they are tired of trying to be you. They are tired of sneaking in and out, copying you. They are tired of what you're copying everything about you. And that is what annoys a lot of people. Why? Because they don't have what it takes. Your enemies, your gossipers, your haters, the truth is that they don't have what it takes. They don't have what it takes to keep you. They don't have what it takes to destroy you. They don't have what it takes to terminate you. That's why I'm here to tell you, choosing. It does not matter what you are going through. It does not matter who betrayed you. It does not matter who is plotting evil against you. The truth is that you have no idea how scared they are. These people are scared of you choosing. These people who are trying to make you feel like you need to be scared of them. You need to be panicking. The main truth is that they are so scared of everything about you. They are so scared because they don't know how you do it. They are so scared because they don't know how you keep succeeding. They are so scared because they don't know how you keep making it. They are so scared because they have no idea how come you are still standing. Because trust me, there are a lot of your enemy who accurately believe that by now you will be stranded. But what shocked them is that they have no idea how come you keep succeeding. They have no idea how come you keep elevating. They have no idea how come everything that they have tried to use in order for them to destroy you is not able. That's why I'm here to tell you, you are so powerful. And that scared them. That's why the Bible said the arrow that fly by the day, not the one shooted by the night. It will not come near us. So you need to understand the fact that there are a lot of people who are so exhausted. There are a lot of people who are so tired. Because all their evil plots to bring you down, none of them work out for them. And they are not the one watching you growing. They are not the one watching you succeeding. When they were hoping to see you cry, when their expectation was to see you lose, when their expectation was to see you go through difficulties, when their expectation was to see you go through pain, now they are a living weakness. That's why I'm telling you, choosing, you are strong, bro. You are strong. They don't have what it takes to destroy you. They don't have what it takes to strike you. Haman did it. Haman said, I'm going to kill Esther. I'm going to destroy Esther and his brethren because of envy and jealousy. He was secretly gossiping them. He was secretly keeping malice. But right in his face, Esther was promoted. Esther was promoted to the point where Haman, who was hoping to destroy her, end up bow down to him. To her, I mean to say. So you need to understand the fact that there are a lot of people who are secretly honoring you. But they won't tell you. Believe me, they may not like you, but they will respect you, bro. They may not like you, but they will respect you because you are so powerful. The Bible said the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, pulling down the stronghold. So if God be for us, there is no man on earth that can be against us. If God truly be with us, there is no man up there that can stand with us. Because the Bible said, once have we called him, but twice he answered us. Twice we hailed him, and all power belongs to God. So it does not matter what they call themselves. The truth is that they can never be able to bring you down. That is why no matter what you are going through, life may be difficult a little bit, life may be strong, that is cool. We are built by it. You got what I'm saying? We are built by it. It does not matter what the enemies are doing. We are indeed winners. We are indeed, because if you are not winning, nobody will have your interest. If you are losing like them, if you are a loser like them, they will always hate you. So your enemy have no idea what they have, know what it takes. They don't have what it takes to bring you down. They don't have what it takes to strike you down. And this is why the jealousy, hating, this is why everything about you, the hating keep increasing, because you have no idea what some people are doing behind you. You have no idea what some people are doing behind you that make them become so nervous. Because there are a lot of people who are waiting that by now things will accurately go wrong. There are people who are waiting that by this time they're supposed to be hearing what bad news. They're supposed to be hearing what evil. They're supposed to be hearing that things are not going well. But God, divine ways, he disappoints them. No wonder the Bible says he disappoints the devices of the crafties, so that their hands will not carry out their enterprise. You need to understand the fact that there are many people who are so terrified because all that they try to use to break you, none of them work out for them. And many of them are so tired because the money they're supposed to use to look good, they have already used it to waste on the wrong person. Hey God, may God never lead me to the point where I will use the money that I'm supposed to use to eat chicken and fried rice, the money that I'm supposed to use to eat giraffe rice, the money that I'm supposed to use to eat other barbecue. I will be using it on people that don't even care about me. Because let me tell you, there are a lot of people who are so tired because when they remember how much they have spent in trying to make sure you go down, and yet they look so ugly like they're gods. So that is why you need to understand that there are a lot of people who are so frustrated, but they will never tell you. When they look at you, when they see you, when they see your picture, that's why I always tell us, when people tell you you can't make it, when people reject you, when people are talking bad about you, you don't need to do it. You don't even need to edit your picture. Just send them your pictures. I don't know who have made you feel like you can't find someone like them. You can't do the way they do. You can never excel. Send them your picture. They will have something to say. Hey, God. So that is why you need. They don't have what it takes to be you. Because you truly do make a difference. And these people know it. But they will hide it from you because they are jealous and envy of all that they see around you. Because you need to understand that the blessings of God also draw what? Envy. It creates jealousy. It creates what? Hatred. The blessings of God create hatred. So people will hate you as long as you are doing better than them. People will hate you as long as you are succeeding better than them. People will hate you as long as they can be you. You got to say, so you truly do make a difference. And this is why a lot of people up there are always so frustrated. Because everything about you is so amazing. Everything within you is so authentic. It's so authentic. And so you have no idea the effort some people have made in order for them to be you. You have no idea the effort some people who tell you they don't like you, they don't like anything about you. You have no idea the kind of effort they have made in trying to be you, in trying to do the way you do, in trying to act the way you act, in trying to behave the way you behave, just because of the fact that they can't be you, just because of the fact that they can't do the way you do. That's why they are hating you. That is why everything about you upset them. That is why everything within you upset them, because you are so blessed. You are so blessed. And they can see it. They can testify, bro. These people can testify it. Because Abraham's blessings are for what? Are for the choosings. So they accurately know how great you are doing. But they will never do it. They will never tell you, because they have betrayed themselves. So people who have betrayed themselves can never in their lifetime be honest with you. They will never tell you that there is a great thing ahead of you. They will never let you know that the future is bright. They will never let you know that the storm will soon be over. They will never tell you that the delay can never be the end of it. They will never tell you that the disappointment will also end up to become an appointment. They will never tell you that today may be tough, tomorrow may be tougher, next tomorrow will be sweeter. They will never tell you, because they believe within themselves that they have lost. And the devil is looking for those that will join them. But we refuse to join them. No, we can't associate with them because we know where we come from. The Bible says he is the Lord that doeth it, that men may do it, men may fear him. So we know who we are. We know who we are. So you don't need to bother about yourself. You don't need to be like what they are saying, because they are ignorant. They are not saying nothing. They are just telling you what they do, what they know about themselves. Because sometimes when some people see light, they will prefer to tell you that it's darkness. Because there's someone that will come here now. I will tell the person, this is a stone. This place is a stone. It's filled with. You tell me, no, this place is not a stone. This thing you are holding is a sand. It's a sand. Because that is how they feel. Everybody truly have an auction. Everybody have opinion. But their own opinion cannot be your own opinion, because they don't know where God is taking you. And they don't have what it takes to be you. And they don't have what it takes to do what you do. When some people lack what you have, they will make you feel like you have what they have. I repeat, when people lack accurately what you have in you, they will make you feel like what you have in you is also equivalent to what they have, meaning that they will tell you that you are a failure like us, you are a loser, you can never win. God forbid. So you truly do make a difference, but they will never tell you this. That is why you need to prophesy in your life. I don't care what you are going through, but your word truly do matters a lot. That is why you need to speak into your soul. That is why you need to speak into your life. The Bible said the word we released will not come back to us until accomplish the purpose. What are you saying to your own life? You as a choosing. If you wake up in the morning, what do you say? What is that prophecy you give to yourself? What is that declaration? What is that word? Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I do used to tell myself, I say, no, I don't care what stopped my uncles. I don't care the mistake my brothers, my sisters have made. I don't get to know what I've made them not to be where they ought to be. But I speak into my life that I will make change. I will be great. I will not fail the way other people failed. If nobody have ever done something that is being recognized in the world in my family, I will be the first. If nobody have ever done this, I will be the first. I don't care what stopped them, but that can't stop me. I don't care who is speaking, but I don't want to hear it. I don't care the altars. I don't care the delay. I don't care the disappointment, because I know I have already been appointed for greatness. So if Christ be in me, no one up there can be against me. For the weapons of my warfare are not carnal, but my true God. Because I don't care who is against me. You need to understand that what you speak into your life truly matters. Choosings. It's not what people are saying. It's not what people are saying. You need to understand the fact that your enemy will never give you something that they don't have in them. They will never let you know that there's something good about you. They will never dare it, because nothing is good about them. When you see that, you will know. That is why you as a choosing, you can never risk to pray that prayer, Lord, I want to be like my enemy. Never. They are the one that will always pray that prayer. Lord, I want to be like this person. Lord, I want to be like this person. I want to do the way he do. I want to. But in your flow, they'll be like, we don't like you. But secretly, they are there praying earnestly. We want to be like him. Lord. But they don't understand that our God hates ugly. Our God hates ugly. That is why some people will pray to be like you, but they end up not being like you. Why? Because they envy you. Why? Because they don't understand whom you are. You can never do what be whom you hate. So you need to understand that you as a choosing, you truly do make a difference. You truly do. These people may never tell you how special you are, but secretly they do. They embrace your gift. That's the people will tell you, you are not doing better than us. You are not doing better than us. That's why. That's when you are winning, you find it difficult to see people who celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? That is why sometimes in life, when you are winning, you find difficult to find people who will congratulate you. That is why sometimes when some people hear good news about you, it feel like you give them a blow or a fire. It feel like they receive a fire. They will never tell you, brother, congratulations. Even if they tell you, you will feel that energy that this is not the real congratulation. They are just faking it. They are faking it. Because trust me, as long as they are not doing the way you do, as long as they are just there, copycatting you, they don't want to be themselves, you got to understand that they will never be happy to see you happy. That is why no matter the effort you put, even sometimes when the more you win, the more you lose people in your life. You just be like, oh, when I was not doing well, everybody is around me. Now that I'm working hard, now that I'm becoming great, now that I'm trying to be successful, now that I'm doing well in life, everybody is hating me. God, why? God, why? God, why? Because some people hate what they do, what they are seeing in you. Some people hate what they are seeing in you. Why? Because your new level, your new you, drive them crazy. It makes them nervous because they don't have what you have. They don't have it. So people will be like, we don't want to associate with, not because you hurt them, no. It's because of the fact that there's something they have figured out, that you don't want to associate with them. You don't want to be a loser like them. That is the reason why sometimes the moment you start to build yourself, the moment you said, no, I don't want to be who I am yesterday. I don't want to end up the way I ended up last year. I don't want to end up the way my life ended up last year. I want this year to be greater. I want this year to be great. I don't want to be a loser. I don't want to be that kind of person that will do anyhow. In this year, I want to be. That moment you said that, and you start to do it, you start to see one, another one, People who do used to circulate you, people who do used to eat with you, you just be wondering, where is Mr. This? Where is Mr. That? All is because of the fact that your growth is not pursuing people. Because success chased failures away. Trust me, because some people cannot bear your growth. They can't bear that. They can't bear it. It's just like a punishment to them. It's just like a punishment. The moment you start to do better than some categories of people, you come to understand the fact that envy will increase. Envy will start to increase. People will start to hate you more. But when you were not doing nothing, when you were not even focusing, when you were there chilling and doing all kinds of things with them, wasting time, they will call you, brother, you are so nice. You know, I will never in my lifetime leave you. You are all that I'm praying. Even in next 30 years what to come, even in 3 years to come, even in my lifetime, I will always pray to have a friend like you. A friend like you is a friend indeed. A friend like you is a friend indeed. Everything about you is amazing. You are just like my blood. You are just like my blood. You are just like my tea, my sugar. You are everything I pray for. But the moment you start to do what God have called you to do, the moment you decide to step into your mission, the moment you start to step into your purpose, you're going to see them. Why are you doing the way you ought not to do before? They'll never tell you, but secretly, everything about you will just be annoying them. Everything within you. That's why sometimes when you call them, they will respond. That's why sometimes when you message them, they will even take like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 days, 4 days to respond you. People who do used to respond you instantly. People who do used to do stuff with you. All is because of the fact that your success is not something that is intimidating them. All is because of the fact that your uniqueness is not something that is frustrating them, because the light of Christ cannot be hidden by the devil. Because trust me, there are a lot of people who have already made up their mind never to do great. So seeing you doing well, it intimidates them, bro. It makes them become so nervous. That's why a lot of people will hear your good news, but they won't celebrate you. That's why some people will hear your good news. They will hear that, you are becoming somebody. You are doing well in life. They will never call you and tell you, brother, we hear something like this. We are so proud of you. We congratulate you. We do this. They will never, bro. Some people, they will never. And even if when they fake it, you will feel the energy. Because trust me, when someone is telling you, we like you, the energy will reciprocate. You will see, you will feel it, even if it's through phone. I can recall when I was making a call with one of my friends. The way he respond to the call, I just think with that particular moment. My reason is this is jealous, envy. Because trust me, when people can't do what you do, they will never be comfortable to be around you, and they will never associate with you in a good way, in a good manner. When people are not growing the way they expect you to grow, they will always have a reason to hate you. When some people cannot bear the pain of seeing you elevating, catapulting, you come to understand that they will never be happy with you. Because some people lack what it takes to be you. Some people accurately lack what it takes to be you. Just because of the fact that they can't be you. That is why they are always going to be mad. That is why seeing you succeeding, seeing you elevating, annoys a lot of people, because some people want you to end up the way they ended up. Some people want you to be a loser. There are some people who are earnestly waiting the day you will lose so that they can say, oh, we have said it. That is why the moment you start to grow, you start to see them saying all kinds of, okay, you are doing it because you want to impress, you want to hate us. We know you don't like us anymore. We know you dislike us. You don't want to associate with us the way you do used to. You don't like anything about us again. You don't like everything because you are no longer wasting your time with them. You are no longer there chilling with them. You are just only focusing on your dreams and purpose. Because trust me, choosing words, there are a lot of people who are so tired because they are so frustrated that one, they can't bring you down. They can't bring you down. They can't bring you back to where you started. They can't bring you back to their level. You have already elevated. According to one of America musician, he said there are some levels you will reach. You will never go to some levels again. You will never go back to some stage again. So you need to understand the fact that there are a lot of people who are so frustrated because even the demons in them, even the evil spirit in them, even the garbage spirit that they are carrying have already let them know that never will you go back to their level. You have already elevated. And that is why many of them are accurately so pissed off. If you are new, please don't forget to do or to subscribe. So there are a lot of people who are secretly so tired because everything about you drives them crazy. Everything within you annoys them. Everything about you upset them. Because why are you so blessed? Why are you doing well? Why you ought to do well? Why you ought to succeed? Why you ought to do this? Because there are people who are like, you will never be successful without us. There are people who believe within them that even the devil in them, the demon in them, make them believe that you will never be able to excel. You will never be able to do like them. Now that the demons in them is already quiet and scared, you hear them saying, we don't want to associate with him now. We are no longer in a good time with them. We don't like it. Always because of the fact that they can't do it. They can't be you. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. You are highly welcome. Thank you very much. Always because of the fact that there can be you. Always because of the fact that they lack what they see in you. So you need to understand the fact that when people are hating you, you need to understand one thing. When people are hating you, there are many reasons. And one of the greatest reasons why some people will always hate you is because of the fact that when they see you, they just see the reflection of what they have been praying for so long. What they have been waiting for. Some people are out there waiting to be like you. And now that they are seeing you, they'll just be like, all our prayer, this is everything that we have been praying to be like for the rest of our life. And this is whom he is now. What about in 2 years to come? What about in 3 years to come? What about in 4 years to come? What about in 10 years to come? This guy is going to be ahead of us, that we will be even using microscope to watch him. So you need to understand the fact that they don't envy you because of the fact that they ought to. They envy you because they intentionally do it because they can't be you. So there are many people who are indeed accurately so in pain. There are a lot of people who are so devastated because they can't bring you back. And they don't have what it takes to destroy what you have within. They don't have it. And they are tired. Majority of people up there are tired of watching everything about you going well. Majority of people up there are tired of watching you succeeding the way they never pray. That is why the moment the brothers of Joseph understand what Joseph is about to become, envy starts. So you need to understand the fact that majority of people are envying you today because they have fully come to notice that, yeah, this guy is no longer playing. He's no longer joking. This guy want to overtake us by fire. There is no need for us to associate with him. He is accurately what ahead of us. So there is no need to associate with him. Why will you be focused? Why you don't want to end up the way we end up? Why you don't want to associate with us? Why you don't want to do the way we do? There are a lot of people who are so angry because when you look around you, they become so nervous. There are a lot of people that everything about you upset them. Why God keep blessing you? Why God keep blessing you? Why God keep elevating you? She get promotion. She is blessed in every angle, and we are not. So you need to understand the fact that there are a lot of people who are so frustrated, always because of the fact that when they see you, they see blessing, and when they look around them, they don't need people to give them what they are seeing. Because look at this. This is an ocean. This is an ocean, and when you see this place, you will see what mountains, stones that they used to do to cover it up. So when some people see you, all that they see is the glory of God. All that they see is the uniqueness of God. All that they see is the power of God. All that they see is the same, is the thing that they wish they could have. Just because of the fact that they lack what it takes to have what you have. That is why many of them will always envy you. That's why some people will be like, we don't like you anymore. It's because of the fact that they are so tired. Because the glory of God keep manifesting despite of all their evil, despite of their envy, despite of the jealousy, despite of all that they were hoping to see. And what annoys some people the most is that what they are hoping to see around you is not something that they are seeing in them. It's not something that they are even seeing double. Because many people up there believe that you will never be able to amount for something without them. You will never be able to do or excel without them. You will never be able to progress without them. So seeing you succeeding even without them is not something that piss them off. It's not something that make them become so frustrated. It's not something that knock them down. Because the favor of God in your life is something that they can't describe. It's something that they can't explain. And they cannot just narrate how come you are so blessed the way you are blessed. How come the hand of God keep elevating you? How come God's favor keep coming all around you? And that scared many the most. That is why majority of people up there are absolutely so wounded. That's why whenever they see you, all that they see is the glory. And when they look around them, they see disappointment. They see frustration. They see pain. Because majority of people are accurately so filled with pain that they can't see good thing in them. They can't see something good in them. They can't see something unique in them. And as long as they can't see something unique in them, as man thinketh, so he is. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes even when they are successful with finance, they have money, they will still not find something good in them because they don't know how to be content with what God have given to them. They don't know how to be satisfied. So as long as some people are not doing the way you do, they will always have reason to hate you. They will always have reason to dislike you. Because sometimes even when you don't have the money they have, but they can't just believe that you will be happy. They can't just believe that you will be content. They can't just believe that you will still be okay. You know what I'm saying? So everything about us as choosing annoyed a lot of people up there. It frustrates them. It makes life become more unbearable to some people because they don't have what it takes to have accurately what you have within you. they don't have what it takes to do the way you do. That is why no matter the amount of money people have today, they will still have reason to dislike you. No matter the amount of money they are earning, they will still have reason not to be content with you. Why? Because they don't have what it takes to be satisfied. That's why sometimes even your master, your own master, you just be like, why is it that my master is so angry? Everything about me. Because they can see something in you that is greater than what you think they have. You know, there was a master that I worked with, that was years back. So when I was working with this master, so every time it would just be like, why these people are acting? You would just be angry with some category, some group of people. I would just be like, why you are always like this with these people? Sometimes he would tell me I don't like them, I dislike them, I don't like anything about them. I'll just be like, what is going on? Till I figure out that there is something that is cooking behind the scene. That one, he can't manipulate them, he can't use them, and he can't control them the way he controlled others. That's why you need to understand that we are living in a world where people want to be the CEO. They want to be in charge of your own life. They want to be controlling you. But the moment you don't give them that privilege, the moment you refuse to allow them, you end up become their enemy. You end up become that person that they will always fight against, dislike. Why? Because they can't face your growth. Why? Because they can't face your boldness. Why? Because they don't have what it takes to produce or project evil, fear in you. Because there are people who want you to be scared. You know, I don't want to leave them. I can't do without them. I can't. But they are the one that can't do without you. They are the one that cannot go without you. They are the one that cannot live with. But they will try to make you feel like you can't excel without them. You can't succeed without them. But the main truth is that they truly know that you truly do make a difference, and they need you as badly as they want to breathe. That is why many of us choosing one, we need to understand that we are so special. You are so unique. You are not whom they are telling you are. Devil is the master of all liars. Devil is the key of all liars. So devil will never tell you that we can't do without you. They will always try to make you feel like you can't do without them. They will even try to make you feel like they are more special than you. They will even try to make you feel like the future is not going to be bright without them. But the main truth is that they can't leave you. Some people who hate you can never bear the word. They can never bear the risk. They can never risk to let you go. They can never bear the pain or the risk of letting you go. Why? Because they accurately know what they will lose if peradventure they dare it. That is why you need to understand the fact that you are truly so special. You are unique. You are authentic. Some people make you feel like this is the end of everything for you. But trust me, if you go deeper, you will understand that they are losing it. If you go deeper, you will understand that majority of people around you are accurately losing it. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe and help me to share the live stream on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And also on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you, you truly do make a difference. You truly do. It does not matter the storm around you right now. Remember what was around Esther. Remember what Anna have gone through before what Samuel come in. So you need to understand the fact that the storm is not a barrier. It's nothing. That is why, let's just be real within us. That is why even in a difficult moment, you still found people that will hate you. And you just be like, why is it that people are hating me? Even in all these difficulties around me, even in all these struggles, they still have reason to hate me. Why is it that some people are so heartless? Why is it that some people are so evil? It's because they know that even in that delay, even in that rejection, even in that betrayed, even in that disappointment you call disappointment, they know that there is something that is cooking. then they know that the doors are about to be opened. You may be thinking that your enemy don't know that maybe blessing. They know, they can feel it. Because the Bible says, by its fruit we will know them. The same thing that goes to you as a child. By your own fruit, your enemy know that something is about to come in. But they don't know how big it is. That's why they can't kill it, because they don't know whether it will come from the east, north, west, and south. But they know that in a due season, doors will be open. Favors will find you. Grace will locate you. Opportunities will come. The storm will be over. The story will end up become glory. The disappointment will end up become what? Appointment. That elevation truly need was separation. So if you are up there, you are like, you feel lonely. I'm here to tell you, God is using that loneliness in order for you to discover who is really what with you and not with what against you. Who is really with you, either for benefit or for certain things. So you need to understand the fact that you are lonely today. It's not a what? It's not evil. That is why sometimes when people keep rejecting you, when people keep, underestimating you, when people keep making you feel like you are not going to be able to amount for something, you need to understand the fact that there can't be what amount for something. They are just telling you directly what they can't tell themselves. So you as a choosing, you truly do make a difference. You are accurately what unique. And this is what many of us need to know about ourselves. This is what many of us need to understand. That they can't stop you. They can't destroy you. They can't terminate you. And that annoyed them. This is why majority of people up there are accurately so frustrated, because no weapon that formed against you as a choosing will ever prosper. No enchantment that they can raise against you will ever prosper. And that is why majority of people up there are always so devastated. That's why majority of people up there are always what? Angry. Why? Because they don't have what it takes to bring you to the level where they are. So you as a choosing, there is something great about you. That is why your new level, your new life, everything about you upset them. That is why everything within you makes some categories of garbages become so annoyed that even if you did not say it, even if you refuse to say a word, your own appearance make them nervous. Make life become so hard for them that many of them are tired, even to the point that if they see you, everything about you get them upset. Everything within you make them become so sad. Because some people are like, let's see how you will cope. Let's see how you will be able to do it. Let's see how you will be able to amount for something. So you doing what they never expect you to do, you succeeding where they thought you will fail, is something that always pisses these garbages off. It's something that always annoys them. Because some of them feel like, why do you ought to succeed? Why do you ought to do well? Why do you ought to elevate? Why do you ought to do things that we never expect you to do? God of ages, you have done marvelous for us. Hey, we are winner men. We are winner men. You have done marvelous for us. So you need to understand that there are a lot of people who never thought God will accurately catapult you to the level where you are today. There are a lot of people who never believe that you will one day be able to amount for something, despite of all that they did. That's why I tell us, your enemies, your stalkers, your haters, gossipers, envious, they don't have what it takes to keep you down. They don't have what it takes to keep you to their level. That is why the moment you start to upgrade in life, many people will start to hate you. Many people will start to talk bad about you. Many people will start to speak all kinds of evil word against you. Some people that you do used to eat with, some people that you do used to associate with, some people that you do used to do things with, you just be wondering, why are they hating me? What have I done? What is my offense? Your offense is because of the fact that you are doing what they can't do. The only offense you are doing now to some categories of people that they can't forgive you is because of the fact that you decide not to end up like them. You decide not to settle for less. You get what I'm saying? So the greatest offense you did is because of the fact that you decide not to settle for what? For less. You know what I'm saying? So you decide not to settle for less is the reason why majority of people up there are accurately so angry. You decide not to settle the way they settle. You decide not to allow them to do or to wear you down. Is the reason why many people up there are hating you. Is the reason why majority of people up there can never be in a good time with you. Because you have decided not to let in with what? With low self-esteem. So as long as you have already made up your mind and you are not bothered, you don't even care. You don't even care what they are doing. You don't even care whether they like you. You don't even care whether they love you. Everything you are doing is just you versus you. That is why majority of people up there are accurately so mad, because they can't just figure out why you decide to be different. They can't just figure out why you decide to do what contrarily. Why you decide to not to be the best of all the same feathers. So choosing ones that don't have what it takes to bring you down, bro. Trust me, these haters don't have what it takes absolutely to bring you down. They don't have what it takes to reduce you. They don't have what it takes to bring you to the level where things will not go well the way it's not going for them. So they don't accurately have what it takes to bring you down. And that is why majority of these people are always going to hate you. That is why they will never be in a good time with you. That is why they will never be content with you, because they don't accurately know what to use to bring you down. O mema na reke nedema, o mema na reke nai, o mema na reke nedema, o mema na reke nai, o mema na reke nedema, o mema na reke nai, o mema na reke nedema, o mema chigo na reke nai. You got what I'm saying? So choosing one, we need to be grateful. We need to be grateful, because you have no idea how many people up there who were waiting for you to go down. You have no idea how many people up there who are secretly waiting to celebrate your downfall. You have no idea how many people up there who are waiting the day evil will take place. But God disappoint them. God decide to disappoint them. God decide to humiliate them by uplifting you. We are lifted by the Lord. Oh, above sins and sorrow, until thou lifted by the Lord. Oh, choosing we are lifted by the Lord. Above sins and sorrow, until thou lifted by the Lord. You know, if you are new, please don't forget to do or to subscribe. Let's hit the button to 14,000. You know what I'm saying? So you need to understand the fact that there are many people up there who are so tired because they don't have any reason to celebrate again. You know, let me tell you, there are many people who are earnestly was so desperate, waiting to do or to celebrate your downfall, waiting to celebrate one thing to another, hoping to see you lose, hoping to see things go wrong, but God in his own accurate way disappoint them. Ikedi no baraya, ikedi no baraya, ikedi no bara Jesus, ikedi no baraya. There is power in the blood. There is indeed power in the blood of the Lamb. So that is why your enemy, they will never in their lifetime be content with you. Because they have already lost. They have automatically lost in life. So seeing you succeeding, seeing you elevating, choosing, is something that annoyed a lot of people up there. It's something that pissed a lot of people up there. Trust me, majority of people up there are accurately so angry because of the way God is accurately blessing you, because of the glory and the blessings of God in your life. Because some people never believe that you will still be blessed the way you are blessed now. Not everyone believe that you will accurately be favored. Not everyone. Not everyone believe that something good will still be found in you. Not everyone up there believe that you will do well without them. Because trust me, there are many people who are so ignorant to believe that no matter how life may be, that you will accurately be great. Not everyone believed in you. Not everyone believed that something great will come from you. That is why today, seeing you succeeding is just like a judgment that God is giving to many. Seeing you working hard, progressing, it's just like you are hitting them. Because trust me, there are a lot of people who are so pissed off because of the glory and the blessing that they are seeing around you. There are a lot of people who are so pissed off to the point that many of them can no longer eat well. Not that they don't have what it takes to eat. Not that they don't have what it takes to to eat well. Not that they don't have the money, or they don't have the silver, or they don't have the resources. All is because of the fact that when they look at your life, when they look at the way God is blessing you, when they look at the way things are going for you, when they look at the way your life is becoming every day, they feel so sad. They feel so embarrassed. They feel so devastated and humiliated because they never expect you to be blessed the way you are blessed today. Some people never believe that you will end up becoming whom you are becoming today now. That is why I always tell on choosing ones, no matter how life may be, that position you are right now, that position you are occupying right now, be content with it. Be grateful. Be grateful. Even if you are ending with little, be content. Even if it's not too big, even if it's too small, be content. Because there are a lot of people who cannot sleep. All is because of the fact that you are absolutely doing well without them. You are absolutely, doing what God have called you to do. Because our God is not that kind of God that rush things. God will never bless you today and tomorrow you start from zero. That is why some people will always envy you, because they know that the thought of God is the thought for you to excel, not to rush and fall, not to eat today, enjoy today, tomorrow you will start to suffer. No. So you need to understand the fact that there are many people who are so envious. There are many people who are so annoyed because everything about you truly do make a difference right now. Everything within you truly do make a difference right now, and they can see it. They can view the blessings of God in your life. They can feel the glory of God in your life. They can feel it. And this is why majority of people up there are accurately so angry. Why it ought to be you. Why it ought to be you. That's why I'm telling you, as I've said earlier, anything you have, are you working under somebody? Are you entrepreneur or this or that? Be content with it. Because there are some people who are having sleepless night. All is because of that. All is because of the fact that you are blessed. All is because of the fact that you are blessed. And some people are so wounded because seeing you doing well without them, seeing you, maybe because trust me, there are some people who never believe that you will be able to pay your bill. There are some people who never believe that you will be able to take good care of yourself without them. So seeing you doing all these things that sometimes you don't value, it annoys them. It annoyed a lot of people. That is why you need to understand that if you read the book of Esther, you got to understand that Esther and his brethren, they did not do anything. They did not even offend what Haman, but yet Haman keep what malice, envy, jealousy against them. And he went to the point of digging a grave to bury them. Why? Because he figured out that how come they are doing what they are doing? How come that they are not reciprocating? Because sometimes when you are silent to these haters, that keep them off the most, that frustrate them the most, that hurt them the most. That's why I always tell you, silent is the best answer to some people. There was a time that some of my friends used to tell me a word. Sometimes they would talk, waiting for them to hear my response. I would just look at them and smile and walk away. Because sometimes you need to understand the fact that some people want to steal your joy. Some people want to steal your happiness. Some people want to steal your grace. They just want to corrupt that energy. They will try by all means to make sure they hurt you and they will wait to see your response. So that through that means they can easily either steal your joy, steal your energy in order for them to feed well. Because trust me, there are many people up there who are destiny killers, who are joy killers, who are happy killers. They will just want to kill your happiness. They will just want to kill your joy. So don't allow these people. That's why I always tell you, be content, keep smiling. Hey God, I was not like this before, no? When I was in primary school, I was never like this. So some people will see me and said, why is it that you always smile? Even if things are tough around me, this is just who I am. Because the fact truth is that I believe within myself that the more joy you have, the more happier you are, the more great you do in life. When I was in school then, so my face was like, I don't smile. So that some people will tell me, Samson, this behavior is not good. Even when people are smiling in the class, laughing, I would just be silent. I would not even make any move. I would just be angry. One day my teacher called me, Samson, do you know the reason why you look so ugly? I said, why? He said, because you don't smile. The day you start to smile, that day you will understand what I mean. So you need to understand the fact that there are a lot of people today who cannot even feel fine, who cannot even feel well, who cannot even be themselves. Because when they look around you, they don't know the reason why you keep acting joyful, the reason why there is joy around you, the reason why there is happiness around you. They cannot just tell why everything about you is so filled with joy that they can't see reason to say, all our evils is working. Oh, thank you, brother. May God bless you. May God bless you for your gift. You know what I'm saying? That some people cannot. That's why sometimes you need to understand this. The reason why you need to be happy, no matter how hard life may be, no matter what you are going through, one is because it confused your enemy. It drives them crazy. When they see you, they say, hey, we have plotted that evil, we have did that, and they keep seeing you smiling. Some of them feel like, why he is still smiling? He is not sad. We wanted you to look like your trouble. We wanted you to feel bad. Why you keep smiling? Why you keep smiling every day? You are not sad. Look at him. He's not sad though. It's not sad. He's not even looking like the problem we created. He's not even looking like the obstacle. He's not even looking like the storm. Because some people want you to look like your trouble. They want you to look like your pain. They want you to look like the obstacles. They want you to look like the delay so that they can end up saying, it is a perfect plan. That's why I'm here to tell you two things. Don't let these people would have reason to jubilate, bro. Keep smiling. Even if, because the truth is that there's nothing on earth that is permanent. Nothing on earth is permanent. That is why even if you don't have money to buy food, even if you eat once in a day, you eat two times in a day, you eat maybe half. My sister, keep smiling. Problem not the finished. Yes, because if there is nothing for you to fight for, there will never be something for you to become for. Yes, that's why God will always make us become stronger. I repeat, if there is nothing to fight for, there is no reason to fight for something, to become for something, to become something. You can see, so if there's nothing in life that you will fight for, there will never be a reason for you to dream to become somebody. So don't let people who don't understand where God is taking you to make you feel like that is the end of everything. Because there is a hope. If there is no problem, there will never be a blessing. There will never be a lifting up. But all we pray is that may God give us the grace to overcome our trials, to overcome the storm. Because the truth is that let's think about this. Let's see this. Perfection now. You are in school. Why do we pray for next promotion? Or you are working. You fight in order for you to get the next promotion. Or you are how do I put it now? Okay, you are working under somebody or other government. You work hard in order for you to get what promotion. And some people will not want you to work hard because they don't want you to get that promotion. So you need to understand the fact that you are going tough time right now. It's not evil. It's because you want God to elevate you. And elevation needs what? Separation. And in separation, you need to understand the fact that you need to stand firm. That is why Apostle Paul said, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the battle and I'm waiting for the reward. So in order for you not to be like these losers, you have to do what they can do. And what they can do is that they don't have what it takes to be you. And they don't have what it takes to do what you do. And that annoys a lot of people. Because when they look at your life, they see reason to praise God. They see reason. They see reason. That is why I'm telling you, no matter the storm you are going through, one day you will smile. One day you will come back to this channel and say, you little boy, I'm so grateful to have you as a friend. I'm so grateful to have you as a friend. I truly love you. You make me believe that there is a reason to do what? To work hard. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm not trying to make you feel maybe pompous, but I'm telling you the main truth. I'm telling you accurately the main truth. That the future is bright. The future is great. You will succeed. That is just the fact truth. It's just for you to understand the fact that tough time don't last forever. Tough time don't last forever. And if you quit, remember that there are a lot of people who are looking up to you. Some people don't want you, the world we are living today, some people don't want you to understand that there is a great things ahead of you. So people don't want you to know that, in a due season, all this storm will go away. They won't. But the main truth is that nothing on earth is permanent. Is it the storm? Is it the delay? Is it wanting to another? Nothing on earth is what is permanent. So you are going to be whom God have already called you to be. No matter what the enemies are doing. How do you find something to fight for? Why do you go to school, by the way? Why do you struggle in order for you to bring out the best in you? You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know what to fight for, you fight for anything that is around you. How do you find your purpose? You know, the truth is that, oh my God, you are just, diverting me to some certain things. So you asked a question before. You said, wait, let me look back. How do you find your purpose? How do you find something to fight for? So the fact truth is that if you want to fight for anything, one, either you want to look for a job to do, and through that job, you can also bring out the best in you. Meaning that if you are working under someone now, that is not your purpose. That is just the fact truth. It's just a means of surviving. Because me, myself, I also work under somebody. Due to today is Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So, in order for you to do what? To fight for something to do, you need to put in work. Meaning that you need to have something that you are doing with your hand. The Bible said in the book of Exodus, God said to Moses, what is that in your hand? When Christ was about to appoint what? Apostles, Jesus said to Peter, he said, leave fishing, and you will help me to find what? You will become a fisherman. That means you need to find something that you are doing in order for you to be blessed. Because God is not going to bless what? Empty-handed. He needs you to carry something into his temple. That is why the Bible says, I will open up the windows of heaven and pour out blessing, that there will not be enough room for you to receive. So if you don't have enough room, which is what you have in your hand right now, either you are learning work, either you are a student, either you are whether you are dependent on whatsoever you are doing that is providing for you, that is a mist in which you find your purpose. And if by venture what you are doing right now is not your purpose, that thing will accurately lead you to your purpose unless you are not focused. You know what I'm saying? So in order for you to fight for something, in order for you to find something that you will fight for, you need to have something in your hand. You know what I'm saying? You need to have something in your hand. That's why when God was about to use Moses, he said to Moses, what is that in your hand? Which is called the staff. And what do they use staff to do in those days? To take care of sheep and goats, cattle, etc. You can say, so you need to understand the fact that anything you have in your hand right now is something that God will use. It's something that God will use to bless you. You know what I'm saying? So that is just by the way. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is that even your kid, all of them have their purpose on earth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their purpose on earth. You know what I'm saying? That is why the Bible said, train up a child in the way they should grow, that when they become old, they will never depart from it. So it is your purpose right now that your children will do what? We end up either learning from in order for them to get to where God is taking them to, or they will learn through you in order for them to do what? To fit in accurately with their own purpose. That is why today, if you see a musician, someone that is a musician, you got to understand that if they have 2 kids, 3 kids, one of them will also end up become a musician. Or if you know a pastor, accurately a pastor, you got to understand that if they have like 4 kids, one of them will end up become a pastor. So it is what you have right now that will depend what your children can also end up with. You know what I'm saying? Unless they decide to find it by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know if your question is being answered, but the truth is that you need to find something that you can fight for. That is why today, if you watch my video every day, like tomorrow now, which is on Monday, every 6 o'clock, once it's 7 o'clock, we start our work. That is what I fight for. Meaning that is what brings what money, or that is what brings food into my life. That is the reason why you see me breathing. So anything that you fight for can also lead to your purpose or your dreams. Unless you are, because the Bible says a devil man, empty-handed is a devil man workshop. Because when you don't have anything you are doing with your hand, you don't have anything you that make you become what so focused. You don't have anything that give you sleepless night. Meaning that I'm not saying sleepless night. That means you are thinking about others. You are thinking about this. You are just thinking on what to concentrate, what to do, your next mission, your next purpose. How will I do this? How will I accomplish this? How will I fight for this? Okay, this thing that I'm doing now, how will I make it become great? If you don't have that thing, that means there is nothing to do to bother about. It ends up becoming like you are a joker. You know what I'm saying? So there must be something that you fight for as long as you are a living. You know what I'm saying? There must be something that you fight for as long as you are a living. You know what I'm saying? Because life without how will I put it? Without motivation can also end up like accident. You know what I'm saying? So that is just by the way. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm trying to tell us is that there can never stop you. There can never understand where God is accurately taking you to. Your enemy have no idea what it takes. They don't have what it takes to strike you, to stop you. No matter how they stalk you, no matter how they try to stack you, no matter how they try to stop your life, no matter the envy, the main truth is that they don't have what it takes to reduce you to that level where they are. And this is why they will always have reason to hate you. This is why they will always have reason to do or to dislike you. Oh, thank you for subscribing. May the Lord bless you. And if you are new, please don't forget to do or to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe and help me share the live stream. You know what I'm saying? So you are blessed. You are favored. And they know it. You know what I'm saying? So majority of people are envy because they don't have what it takes to do what you do or to do this, to be you. They don't have what it takes. They don't have the courage. They don't have the ability. They don't have the mind to risk the stuff you risk. Sometimes you may be thinking that what you are doing is not good enough, but to your enemy, they know how good it is. They know how marvelous you are doing. They know that you are doing well in life. That's why I'm telling you, choosing. You are not a failure. You are doing well. Trust me. And I'm so glad that majority of you refuse to quit the way some people wanted you to quit. I'm so glad and I thank God that you are still You are still on the ground, no matter how late it is. Because there are a lot of people who are jealous of the fact that you are able to pull milk in your table. There are a lot of people who are jealous of the fact that they are not hearing bad news, meaning that you are not begging them. You are not asking them, my landlord is about to push me out. I'm not able to pay my bill. I'm not able to afford this. I'm not able to do this. I'm not able to take care of my children. I need your help. There are many people who are accurately so frustrated because they are no longer you are no longer in that stage where they will be helping you and be mocking you. Because trust me, there are people who help you with their lips, but they mock you with their heart. But God disappoints them. God disappoints them. And that's why a lot of people today are so frustrated because all you do, they can see it. All your effort, they are seeing it, they are watching. They are watching. That's why that many of us will just be like, these people don't know how well we are. The truth is that they truly know. But they will never tell you, they will never let you know that they are aware. They will never, because they are tired of watching what God is doing. They are accurately so frustrated because the way you are blessed is something that devastates them. They are accurately so devastated because how will it be that you are making it without us? How come you are succeeding? We thought you will never be able to do well. We thought you will never be able to do great, and now you are succeeding, you are elevating, you are doing well, you are able to take good care of yourself, you are pumping out. And this is something that scared a lot of people up there. This is why majority of people around you are so desperate to the point that they will never congratulate you. They will never in their lifetime congratulate you. No matter what you do, even if they hear good things about you, they will just feel like they are hearing bad news. Even if they hear something good about you, they'll feel like they are not hearing nothing because they feel so embarrassed. Because your sources make them sad. Because everything about you cripple them. Some of them feel like, he ought not to be doing this well though. We want him to do well, but not to this point. This guy is doing too much. He's doing too much. He ought not to do like this. We want you to do well, but not to this point. You are doing too much. You are becoming more successful than us. You are doing much more than. So everything about you as a choosing, it is something that annoys a lot of people. It's something that makes people feel so jealous. It's something that makes people feel so feel so frustrated. Because not everyone wishes to see you do well. Not talk less of doing more better than they expect. Not everyone expects to see you live good life. Not talk less of living the life where they are not hearing that you are begging people to live. Where they are hearing, not everyone is content because you are not begging them in order for you to survive. You are not begging them in order for you to live what fine. Yes, things may be tough, but they don't know how come you keep doing well, even in that storm. Things may not go the way it ought to go. Things may become, a little bit difficult. But they don't know how you keep, upgrading, how you keep, moving on, despite of the storm, despite of the delay, despite of the frustration, despite of all their evil expectations. But yet, you keep grinding, yet you keep elevating. Yet you keep increasing, despite of the fact that they don't like you. And that is why majority of them up there are accurately so angry, because they cannot just tell why God keep opening doors. Because trust me, if God show you the mindset and the attitudes of some people around you, what some people have towards you, their mindset towards you, you won't believe it. You won't. If God let you know the kind mindset some people have towards you, their evil expectation towards you, you will be shocked. You will absolutely be shocked. Because some people are not well. They don't want you to be well. Some people are not living well, so they will never expect you to live well. Some people are not doing great in life, and they will never expect you to do great. Some people have failed, and all they are waiting is just the day you will fail, so that they can say we are birds of the same feathers, so that they can end up saying, you look like us. But God disappointed them. God disappointed devices, and this is why majority of people up there are accurately so angry. This is why majority of people out there are absolutely so pissed off, because your blessings is something that is driving them insane. Because your blessing is something that is making them so nervous and so frustrated. Because the way you are blessed is beyond what their expectation. It's beyond their belief. It is beyond what is beyond something that they can do or they can explain. So that is why you need to understand as a choosing that indeed you are blessed. And these people can see it. You are blessed. You are indeed blessed. And that scared them. It scared a lot of people because your blessing is something that they can't give definition. Your blessing is something that they cannot just narrate how you keep doing it, how you keep getting what you are getting, how come you keep providing, how come you are able to cater for yourself, how come is it that all their evil with expectation, none of them is capable of of bringing you down? How come all their evil word, thought towards you, none of them is capable of of breaking you, not destroying you? And that is why majority of people up there are so devastated, because no weapon formed against you prosper. No evil enchantment they made against you prosper. Because trust me, that is why David said, I pray for them, I fasted for them, but my prayer returned unanswered. It returned unanswered. Why? Because there are people who are earnestly hating you. There are people who are suffering today. The reason why they are suffering is because of what they plotted in order for them to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the fact that they are accurately so tired. Because all that they plotted to destroy you, none of them worked out. Majority of people up there are accurately so pissed off because everything that they meant for evil backfired them. It returned back. It turned against them. It turned against them. And this is why many people up there are angry. Because when they look at your life, when they look at the way they thought their evil will strike you, when they remember all that they have done, in order for them to break you, they become so frustrated. They become so mad. They become so nervous because you have no idea how many amount of money, time, energy that some people have put in order for them to make sure you go down. But yet, you are still doing much more than you ever does before. Yet you are still doing more than you never do before. And that is why many of them are accurately so mad. Because no weapon formed against you is going well. And none of their evil work. Their evil did not work. That's what many of us need to know, that when the Bible says the arrow that flies by the day, not the one that shooteth by the night, it will not come near us. No weapon formed against us will ever prosper. The hand of God is what is upon me, and he took me to a place full of bone. And the Lord prophesied, and he asked me, can this bone do what? Rise again? Through Ezekiel. The Lord said to Ezekiel, prophesy, can this bone rise again? So you need to understand the fact that there are many people who believe, who have that faith that by now you will never be able to rise again. Because of the dangers and the evil that they have done, because of evil that they have did, and they believe within themselves that you will never be able to arise again. But God divine way disappoint them. God in his own accurate way disappoint them. And that is why a lot of people today are so angry, because all that they meant for evil is not something that God is using to catapult you. All that they thought would damage you, all that they thought would destroy you, it's not something that God is using to elevate you. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Please don't forget to subscribe and share the live stream. So everything about us as a choosing, it annoyed a lot of people up there. That is why sometimes you cannot just tell the reason why some people are so mad. You cannot just tell the reason why they are envying you every day. You cannot just tell the reason why they are so frustrated. You cannot just tell the reason why even your smile, even when they see that you are smiling, when they see that you are happy, they become so nervous and so mad. Sometimes you just be wondering, what is going on? What have I done? All is because of the fact that when they look around you, when they remember all that they have been hoping to see, when they remember the enchantment they have made to break you, they become so sad. They become so sad because they have did the worst. They have did a lot that they believe that will accurately be able to strike you by now. That will be able to do it, to destroy you by now. But yet you are undestroyable. Yet you are unwoundable. Yet you are what? Undestructible. You are unshakable, unstoppable. And that is why majority of people up there are angry. Why is it that you refuse to go down in order for them to celebrate? You refuse to fail in order for them to have reason to jubilate? Because there are many people who are waiting for them to celebrate. There are many people who are waiting for them to jubilate. But yet, God keeps disappointing their devices. God keep, disappointing what their devices. So it is something that is so marvelous that we are still what? We are still doing well. Because it's never the wish of our enemy. It's never the expectations of our haters. But it is God doing. And it is marvelous in our sight. So that is why you need to be grateful. No matter how tough life may be around you, no matter how it is, that is why you need to be what? You need to be grateful. What agenda? I don't understand what you are. I don't understand what you drop. You got saying. So that is why you need to be grateful, because there are a lot of people who are wondering, how do you make it? Omemma na reke nedima, omemma reke nai, omemma na reke nedima. Omemma chimo na reke nai, omemma na reke nedima, omemma na reke nai, omemma na reke nedima, omemma na reke nai. Men or female? I'm a man now. Why do you ask that question? Do you see ear in my ear? Do you see ear? So I'm a man. Hey God. Is that funny? Hey God. So the thing is that my brother, you are just making me smile and laugh. Thank you for asking. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for asking. May God bless you. So the main truth is that choosing, we are so blessed. We are so unique. There's something that one of our friends writes. I support what? Palestine. Why do you ought to support Palestine, if I may ask? Don't be sorry for asking that question. Why do you ought to support what? Palestine? I don't support any war on earth, because I don't have what it takes to create human being. And I know that you that drop this, you don't still have what it takes to create human. And it is God that made. And the Bible says, we should, how did the Bible put it? We should not take what we can do, what we can't do, what we don't make. Meaning that whatsoever you are not capable of making, as long as you are not the one that made them, you ought not to take. Look at the way the world we are living today now. Some people say they support Russia, they support Ukraine, they support this. But look at it. Even if war starts today, it will never affect either the politicians, either all these people who create this war. It will never affect them. Let's just be real with us. It is the innocent people that they will use to settle it. You know what I'm saying? So that is why I don't support nothing. Whether Palestine, Ukraine, Russia, all these things, I don't support it, because no one is permitted to take life. That is why I said it. If God peradventure made me a president in my country, I will become like this man, Gaddafi. I will become tough like Gaddafi. All these presidents that do anyhow, I will bound them. I will even suspend their flight. Whether they care or don't care, I will make sure that our country will start to produce things that we don't need their own help. I will bound them, because you taking on other people's life and you feel good. What about if peradventure they maybe they hear that they take their own son, their own daughter? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to say. Let's just put it that way. But the truth is that we ought not to support either this or that. You know what I'm saying? We ought not to support none of them, because we are not based in religion. Because some people said because maybe they are Muslim, they are Christians, so you need to support Christians, you need to support what Muslim. The truth is that Christ did not come into this world either for the sake of Christians. Jesus said to them, he said, I did not come for the righteous, but I come for the what? For the sinners. So on earth, I'm not here to say I support this one. I did not support nothing. Yes, I did not support nothing. Yes, that's just my own word, my own point of view. I did not support nobody, because if I have a son today, I hear that something happened to him or her or my daughter, I won't feel fine. You know what I'm saying? Not talk less of seeing 2,000, 3,000 every day going down because of either plot of land or because of something that they can settle amicably. You know what I'm saying? So our leaders, majority of them are not sense. I can't say it. I can't say it, but you people understand what I'm about to say. But the main truth is that majority of them are acting like what? Nebuchadnezzar. Majority of them are acting like what? Herod. Majority of them are acting what? Are even heartless, much more than what? Pharaoh in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? They are acting like what? Pharaoh in the Bible. And the truth is that every battle have an end, and every wickedness have an end, and everything that you do on earth have an end. You know what I'm saying? So there's something that happened last year. Is it not last year? Last 2 years. That was last year. When I come back from Africa, there is one person in Italy that died. So when I was working in a restaurant like that, I asked them, I said, why it ought to be that this man will die after all the evil that they did, and he still die, all the whole money they have in corrupting and destroying the world, and yet he still die. What is going on? That is to tell you that no matter how wicked you are today, there will also be an end to everything. That is what I tell one of my master one day. This master was so rude to the point that after we work like 8 to 9 hours that day, so he got to a point where one of my friends was asking him that if you want us to help you to pack this thing or do this thing, you ought to use what? Please. He said, no, I don't please to nobody. I don't plead nobody. Nobody. I don't plead nobody. If you people don't want to do it, you people will not go. I look at him, I say, Pastor, can you just keep silent? You act immatured. You act immatured. And all of them were looking at me. I said, this is how it is. You act like a kid. Forget about the fact that you have money. That is what you think you have. I take a sand like this in my pan. I say, this is whom you are. This is whom you are. This is the kind of person you may not know that you look like. You are a son. I'm a son. And all of us here are son. Just that the thing that differentiates us from the son is the breed. If God take this breed from all of us, we will go down within 2 to 3 days. You may not know yourself. It was just like I said, sand will come from, and the same sand we should go. So you need to understand that it's very necessary for you to be humble. No matter how much you have today, some people have thousands of it, millions of it, but there are no more. It's not about how much money you have. It's not about what you think, your name or anything. What truly matters is what is the legacy you will keep, what they will remember you for. It's the legacy you will keep. It's not about, because if you are a billionaire today and your children are not like you, within 6 years is too much. Within, let me say, 1 year and 6 months, they will lavish everything. And they will start from what? From the crush. You know what I'm saying? So that is why we need to not support all this evil that is moving around the world. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is that when God send his son, only begotten son, into this world, he did not send him to do or to create religious, to create whether hating or this. He said, I come to do what? To preach the gospel to unbelievers, to save souls, not to condemn them. So, my brother, the truth is that I don't support Palestine, and I don't wish you to support them. I don't support Israel, and I don't wish you to support them. Let's just pray for them, for God to make them unite as a brother and sisters. Because each of us on earth, whether this or that, it is only blood that run in our vein. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on to the main topic. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm here to tell you is that your enemies, your haters, the reason why many of them are accurately so upset with you is because of the fact that they don't have what it takes to do what? To strike you. I based in Italy. I have never been in that place, but I like everybody, you know. I like everybody, whether Romania, everybody. I love everybody. The way I love myself, that is the same love I have with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So the main truth is that they can't stop you. They can't reduce you. And that is why majority of people up there are always upset. That is why they are always what? Upset. You know what I'm saying? So majority of people around you accurately, many of them are absolutely was so upset because they don't have what it takes to bring you to their level. And God bless and truly hate what? Ugly. That is why you as a choosing, you will never have that boldness or risk to pray like to be like your enemy, or praying to be like your enemy, because we know that they look ugly, bro. They truly do. So these people truly look ugly, and that is why they will never be content. That is why they will never love you, because they lack what it takes to be you. They lack what it takes to keep what you have. So everything about you as a choosing is something that annoys a lot of people, because the blessings of God in your life is too much. The blessings of God within you is too much that some people cannot bear the pain of seeing you what? Succeeding. Some people cannot bear the pain of seeing you doing well. Some people cannot bear the pain of seeing you elevate. They may not tell you, but some people are suffering. Trust me, there are a lot of people who are secretly was suffering. All is because of what they are seeing around you. All is because of the fact that they never wished you to be whom you are today. They never wished you to succeed the way you are succeeding. They never wished you to progress the way you are progressing. They never wished you to elevate the way you are elevating. You know what I'm saying? So you are the reflection of all their wish they will end up like. You are the reflection. That's why when some people look at mirror, you will see their face. Their face will just be like, Mammo in Rome, in Milano. Their face will just be like Aso Rock that never move. It will just be there. So that's why you need to understand that there are a lot of people who are so tired, because when they look at you, when they look at the way God is doing it, when they look at the way God is blessing you, so that's why listen, some people are crying. That's why some of them, that's why some people will want you to look like them. Trust me, some people will want you to look the way they look. Some people will want you to be blessed the way they are blessed, because they know that your blessing is too much. Why only you? You know what I'm saying? So everything about you as a choosing is something that upset a lot of people up there. It's something that devastates a lot of people up there, because the blessings of God in your life, it make many people up there, it make them become what? because so nervous. Majority of people up there can discover accurately whom they are through the blessings of God in your life. Trust me, a lot of people up there, they will never tell you that through you they have already figured out whom they are. Because many of them who were like secretly telling you, you can never excel. You now that you are excelling and nothing is working out for them, they have fully come to understand that there's something wrong. There is accurately something wrong. So it is your lifestyle, it is your ways that expose them. It is the way God is handling your case, the way God is taking care of you, the way God is providing all your needs according to his riches in glory. That is the reason why majority of people up there are accurately so offended. Because there are people who never expect you to be blessed. There are people who never expect you to be favored. Yes, the Bible said, I will open doors that no man can shut. Because believe me, there are a lot of people who are waiting to shut. That is why the moment Haman noticed that God have already opened door for Esther, he start to plead in. He start to ask, I'm very sorry. You know, it is the work of the devil. Forgive me. Not knowing that is the end of it. That is the end of. That is why I'm telling you, that many people are tired because they can't close the door that God have opened. And a lot of people, God have already opened a door of judgment to them. God have automatically opened a door of judgment. Always because of the fact that what they have done to bring you down is something that God have revised back to them. All that they have did in trying to destroy you is not something that God is using to do or to pay them back. All that they thought would destroy you is not something that God is using to give them a turnaround as a token. So you need to understand, this is the main reason why many people up there are angry. This is why a lot of people up there are so frustrated. Some people may be dying, but they won't tell you. Some people may be so frustrated to the point that even to sleep becomes so difficult. Because when they look at your life, when they remember all that they have done in order for them to bring you down, they feel so humiliated. They feel so disappointed. They feel so bad because they never thought that you will still be blessed despite of all that they have done. Because they never believe that, they never one day expect that someone like you that we have rejected, we have talked down on, we have neglected, we have made mockery secretly, we have laughed at, we have made all kinds of joke against, is not someone that we are hoping every day to be like. How come is it that everything that we have tried, we did, none of them worked out for us? Because let me tell you, they are so scared. Majority of people up there are accurately so scared of you because they have no idea how come you keep escaping all that they plotted, all that they thought they will use to strangle you down, all that they thought they will use to bring you down. So majority of people up there never believe that you are strong. Majority of people up there never believe that you are so strong to the point that no weapon will ever formed against you that will prosper. No enchantment that will ever made against you will accurately do what? Prosper. Because there are a lot of people who were waiting to celebrate. That is why those people who were earnestly waiting to celebrate your downfall, those people who were earnestly waiting one day to jubilate, those people who were earnestly waiting to feel great, to feel happy. That is why today many of them are angry because you decide not to give them reason to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So everything about us as a choosing is something that frustrates a lot of people up there. It's something that make life unbearable for them because you are elevating, you are succeeding, and they are now a living testimony. It pains them too much. Trust me, it pains a lot of people because many people never believe that you will be able to do absolutely what you are doing today. That is why I'm telling you, whether you are a businessman, you are a businesswoman, you are a teacher, you are this, you are that, whatsoever you are doing, be grateful. Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, just thank God. Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul, I live my life for you. All that I have, all belongs to you. Because trust me, if not by the grace of God, we may not be able to explain or narrate what will have been going on. But God, in His own divine way, make things work out for us. Because trust me, not everybody are happy that you are happy today. Not everybody are feeling fine because God keep providing what they thought you can't be able to provide for yourself. Not everybody are happy because the things that they thought you will never be able to provide for yourself. Not everybody up there are accurately happy that God keep providing it for you. That God keep giving you what they thought you will never have. That God keep giving you reason to smile. That God keep giving you reason to be happy. That God keep giving you reason to live well. Because there are a lot of people who are secretly so angry. Because God is giving you the joy that cometh in the morning. That God is upgrading you, elevating you, despite of the fact that they never expect you to do it, to be where you are today. That is to tell you that God indeed is doing great. It's automatically what disappointing your enemy. It's automatically what frustrating a lot of people. Majority of people up there are accurately so sick. All is because of the fact that signs and wonder refuse to dry in your life. Signs and miracle, elevation, blessing, favor refuse to dry in your life by the grace of God. That's why choosing ones, wherever you go, wherever you are, even if you are driving your car, always have this mind of what? A gratitude to God. Always have this mind of what? Appreciation to God. Because it's not by strength that we are alive today. It's not by strength that we are doing well today. It's not by strength that we are doing great today. But it is by the will of God. Because if God decides to open your eyes to let you know what the expectations of your enemy look like, you will understand what the battle that God is fighting. You will understand that God is accurately busy protecting and providing all your needs, despite of all the evil that your enemy have towards you. You know what I'm saying? So this is all I have for us choosing ones. Let's be grateful and appreciate God for what we have. Remain blessed and may the Lord bless you. And if you have not subscribed, please kindly do what? Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Please kindly subscribe. Let's hit for 10,000 before the end of this month. You know what I'm saying? So may the Lord bless you and remain totally blessed. I love you all. And help me to share this like screen to as many as you can. You know what I'm saying? So may the Lord bless you and remain blessed.